who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants, and the giving of the law, and the service of God and the promises.
The Most High made a covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, creating the 12 tribes of Israel, making 12 nations. Jacob begot 12 sons, who are the fathers of the 12 tribes of Israel, making 12 nations. That's who the Israelites are. To whom pertaineth the adoption. The Israelites were adopted by the Most High to be the firstborn sons from amongst the nations that he chose to serve him forever.
Adoption. The deliberate action by which a family gives to a person all the privileges of being a member of that family. The giving by God of the status and privileges of being his children.
Thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, Thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son, even my firstborn.
The adoption of the Israelites by the Most High's ordained firstborn son from among the nations. Genesis 48-49, Exodus 4 verses 22-23, Romans 8 verse 15, Deuteronomy 14 verse 1, Hosea 11 verse 1.
And the Lord said furthermore unto him, Put now thine hand into thy bosom. And he put his hand into his bosom. And when he took it out, behold, his hand was leprous as snow.
The adoption and the glory, the principal way in which the Most High communicated with the Israelites during the journey through the wilderness.
And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of a cloud, to lead them the way, and by night in a pillar of fire, to give them light, to go by day and night. He took not away the pillar of the cloud by day, nor the pillar of fire by night, from before the people.
The glory of God, the visible manifestation of the presence of the Most High, was evident in the glory cloud. Exodus 24 verse 16, 40 verses 34-35, Ezekiel 1 verse 28, Hebrews 9 verse 5, 1 Samuel 4 verse 21, 1 Kings 8 verse 11. Please read and study to show thyself approved unto the Most High.
Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants, and the giving of the law, and the service of God and the promises.
The Most High made an agreement with the Israelites to serve him forever.
Covenant. A solemn agreement or promise, sometimes confirmed by sacrifice or by sharing in a meal, by which two or more parties commit themselves to the rights and responsibilities demanded by their relationship and their agreed course of action, and accept the serious consequences of breaking faith. The covenants of the Israelites, the Abrahamic covenant, the Mosaic covenant, the Promised Land covenant, the Davidic covenant, and finally the New Covenant. Established through the Messiah of the tribe of Judah were made with the Israelites. Galatians 3 verses 16-17, Ephesians 2 verse 12, Acts 3 verse 25, Matthew 26 verses 26-28, Matthew 1 verse 21, Acts 5 verses 29-31, Acts 13 verses 23-24, Matthew 10 verses 5-6, Isaiah 46 verse 13, Joel 2 verse 27, Luke 1, 68-75, Ezekiel 37 verse 28, Isaiah 14 verses 1-3, 2 Samuel 7 verse 10, Hebrews 4 verse 9.
The giving of the law. The reason we have over 600 laws is to bring order to a nation. Without laws, we become violent and rebellious. Breaking the law is sin, according to God.
Wherefore then serveth the law? It was added because of transgressions, till the seed should come to whom the promise was made, and it was ordained by angels in the hand of a mediator.
Till the seed should come to whom the promise was made. By the seed is Christ, the Messiah. The promise is said to have been made to him in whom it is fulfilled, the Israelites. The children of Jacob of the lost tribes of Israel are the people who received the promise. In Matthew 5 verse 17, the Messiah made it clear to think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. The giving of the law, the moral, civil, and ceremonial laws were given to Israelites. God created their legislations. Psalm 147 verse 19, Exodus 20 to 24, Exodus 25 to 40, Deuteronomy 4 to 5.
To whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of God and the promises.
You're quite hostile. I got a right to be hostile.
Shalom, follow me on YouTube. Trying to set up these classes. Shalom. Shout out to all my brothers and sisters. Let's get it.